Hey, it's Lester Martin doing another silly video. But hey, I was responding to a pen pal, and we were laughing about careers and college and work. And the question kind of asked was, do I like what I do? Do I enjoy it? How did it was it just a passion always? And I started reminiscing, and I thought, well, I'll write the story down or I'll just record it. So here's the recording. Here's a rough version of all that. So I graduated high school a long time ago, 86, I think it was. Oh my gosh. And up until that time in high school, I was a bit of a computer nerd. Now, these are old computer days. This is TRS 80 days, Model 1, Model 3, Model 4. This is Apple 2Es, 2Cs, that kind of stuff. Those olden days. Um, had a blast, was a little nerdy about it. But somewhere in there, I kind of got sick of it all. Moved away from it. I wasn't against computers, but I just didn't want to spend all that time. I got kind of burned down on it. And my father was an electrical engineer, and I thought, you know what? What better way to frustrate him than become a civil engineer? I thought, hey, I'll build towers, water towers, and I'll build bridges. That's what I thought about. And he thought I was an idiot, and I was doing the wrong thing. Well, the joke was on both of us because I let the math overwhelm me. I let myself become a lazy young person, and the math is tough. And I bailed and said, okay, what am I going to do now? And I stumbled into, of all things, accounting. I figured I could balance my checkbook. It's fun to know where your money's going. And isn't that what accounting is? Just a big checkbook. Well, as I'm dropping, getting the professor to sign my second time to drop intermediate accounting, I kind of laughingly said, I don't believe I'm accounting material, doctor, whatever his name was. And all I got was kind of a smart ass, evil eye look at me like, what a jerk you are. And I moved on. So I said, what am I gonna do? Oh my gosh, I've already had been through two majors. I'm kind of in a bind here. And I realized probably what I'd been thinking about all the way through was maybe just classical Newtonian physics. I'll be a physics major. And you know what? I found out pretty quick. I was basically a freshman again because all that science, excuse me, all that math that I walked away from, I still needed to do all that math. Did it all, mapped it all out, and I said, man, I'm going to be going to school forever. I've been going to school for a while. I joined the army in the middle of that. It's getting late. It's in the 90s already. I got to go to school. Got to finish school. And I happenly kind of stumbled into the fact that I'm almost have my business degree, my BBA, a Bachelor's of Business Administration. And while I was kind of, minoring in accounting, there was this thing called information, back then, information systems, not even information technology. So old, so long ago. And I said, you know what? Maybe it isn't my love. Maybe it is not my passion, but I can do that. I can finish that up. And I did. I focused on it. And you know what? I got really excited by it. I had a lot of fun. We did a lot of cool stuff, system analysis. It wasn't just computer science, it was programming, it was database, it was lots of things, but it really was the rest of the world. What an IT shop or IS shop in those days would do through business analysis and modeling. And I liked it. I fell in love with it. And I did really well. In fact, my grades got really, really, really good there at the end. Wish I could have been that focused and motivated a lot earlier. I think I would have done a lot better. Needless to say, the job hunt, all that stuff could be a whole nother conversation. Needless to say, I got in this business. I graduated college in 1993. Today is 2024, so 31 years ago. I've been doing this profession, and I think a little bit more because I was co-oping at IBM during those last year and a half or so. So I've been at it a while, long enough to know better, I guess. And the truth is, I've had a blast. Only one time did I take a deep breath and say, "Is this what I want to do or not?" And that was after the dot-com bubble burst. Maybe the folks that are listening to it don't even know what that is, and that's okay. A lot of people left our industry. And I really took a deep breath and said, what else do I want to do? And I realized this is what I want to do. I'm good at it, pretty good at it. I enjoy the heck out of it, pays well, all that kind of fun stuff. So I just kept on charging. And, here we are 30 something years later. Didn't talk about any kind of tech that I did. along the way or what roles I play, but I would say overall, it has been my passion from a career perspective. It has been something that I've been relatively decent at. It has been something I've enjoyed immensely, and I would not have changed any of those 30 years. There was a couple rough spots for sure, but overall, it's been an incredible ride. It's not over yet, but I'm hoping to continue on. I'm hoping that folks can see the benefit of that many years of focusing on something. And yeah, that's how I got here. That's how I arrived at my kind of professional career passion. And I hope my little story was at least entertaining, if nothing else. Thanks.